Today is Wednesday, August the 5th, and you've tuned in to the Tipoff, where we tip you off on today's NBA matchups. How to gamble, how to bet. Who's on the docket today, Gabe?
6 games today. First up, we've got Memphis and Utah. Utah is favored by 5.5 points. I'm taking Memphis. We've got Jaren Jackson Jr. out for the year, torn meniscus for the Grizzlies. It's a big loss for sure. He's by far the team's best three-point shooter. Get well soon, Jaren. But I'm still going with the Grizzlies here. Clark, I think he's going to have a big game, rookie for the Grizzlies. He's coming in starting for Jackson. Got to go with the Grizz here.
Jazz.
All right, next we've got Philadelphia and Washington. Philadelphia is favored by 10.5 points. I'm taking Philadelphia. Sixers have done nothing to make me feel confident about this, but here goes nothing.
I'm sticking with our nation's capital.
All right, next we've got Denver and San Antonio. Denver's favored by 2.5 points. I'm taking San Antonio. Gary Harris, Will Barton out for the Nuggets again. Jamal Murray questionable. Feels like a must-win game for the Spurs' playoff hopes. They've been scrappy of late. I'm picking them to pull off the upset here.
I like Denver's chances of getting the gold.
All right, next we've got Oklahoma and the Lakers. The Lakers are favored by 5.5 points. I'm taking the Lakers. No Dennis Schroeder for Oklahoma. Dwight Howard is questionable for the Lakers. I won't be surprised if OKC keeps it close. But on paper, they don't really have a very good matchup for LeBron or Anthony Davis. Taking LA.
Well, these days the Thunder is rumbling all over the country. I'm going to go with the Thunder.
All right, next we've got Toronto and Orlando. Toronto is favored by 7.5 points. I'm taking Toronto. Don't bet against the Dinosaurs. Don't.
I wouldn't bet against the home team. Orlando's the home team again. They're going to win.
All right, the finale, we've got Brooklyn and Boston. Boston is favored by 8.5 points. I'm taking Brooklyn. Kemba Walker out for the Celtics, who lost last night. Tough game against the Heat. The Nets, meanwhile, are coming off the biggest point spread upset since 1993, overcoming an 18.5 point. The Milwaukee Bucks were favored by 18.5 points against them yesterday, and the Nets won the game. And they also did so without three of their starters: Joe Harris, Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, who are all expected back tonight. Got to go Brooklyn.
No, my friends, Boston Celtics are the supreme basketball team of all time.
All right, you heard it. I don't know if the facts say that's true, but you heard it here. All right, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Tip-Off, where one of us is always right. Watch out for that tickle in the throat.